Hi my little penguins, it's me, Jamie-Lynn. Today I'm going to be doing another squishy makeover for you guys. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I hope you guys like it. Check it out. Okay, so I'm going to start by showing you the squishies that I'm going to make over today. I have two today. I have an ice cream and I have an ice lolly. Now the ice cream looks fairly boring. Look at those spots on the top there. I'm not sure about the design. The yellow is not, it's just, I don't even know what to say about it. It's just, what can I say? It's very squishy. That's probably the only good thing about it. Let's have a look at the ice lolly. Ugh, now this is just a boring, horrible colour. Ew. It's not very squishy either. I don't like this lolly very much. Maybe it's meant to be chocolate? I don't even know. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I'm definitely going to make sure that these two squishies are going to look amazing. First of all, I'm going to try and take out these little bits here. Now this was a big struggle. I struggled so much trying to take these out. I was really struggling and it ripped. I think that's because the bit inside is actually attached very well. Oh, I ripped it again. Oh, and that bit fell off, right. I have no idea how I'm supposed to get this out, so I think I'm going to have to go in with some scissors. I'm struggling so much, look, I'm just struggling. And I ripped it again. Yeah, so I've got my scissors and I'm just going to go in and, chop that off there. It doesn't matter too much because I did want to chop some of this ice lolly up anyway. So there we have it, they're both fairly okay there. So I'm just going to go in with my scissors there and tidy up those seams on both of these squishies. Just to get a little bit of a smoother outline. And let's get this squishy dust out of the way. Lovely. Next I have my sanding block and we have to sand down these squishies. Now this is a very important part of squishy makeovers. We have to make sure that the squishy has a rough surface to be able to paint on. Now I'm just going to figure out the best way to stick these two squishies together. I'm just going to make sure that the ice lolly is all neat and tidy and it fits on well to the top of my ice cream. Now I'm just going to glue that on there. So this glue does take 24 hours to dry. So I'm just going to put an elastic band around there so it can stay still for the 24 hours it needs to dry. In my previous video I was told in the comments that I should use elastic band. Now I've taken that idea and I'm making sure that I'm doing it in this squishy makeover. Thank you for your comments and thank you for your suggestions. After the 24 hours that's all stuck together and I can start painting. So what I'm going to do now is just give this squishy a white base coat all the way around so we can get rid of those horrible colours. This just makes sure that the paint that we're going to use to colour this squishy in is going to go on really smoothly and we won't have any of those horrible colours coming out underneath. Perfect, so when that's finished, I am going to start on the colour. Okay guys, so I've mixed together a pastel blue colour, so that means I've just got some white and a little bit of blue, and I've made a bubblegum flavour ice cream colour. I hope this is going to look amazing. So I'm just making sure to get all of that ice cream painted in my bubblegum colour. What are your guys' favourite flavour ice cream? Let me know in the comments below. So once that's all covered at the front, I have to turn my attention to the back and make sure that that's all covered too. Perfect, and when that colour is all the way around, I can start on the ice lolly. So I'm going for a strawberry colour here. We can almost say that this is a cotton candy ice cream. That sounds lovely. So I decided that this colour was a little bit too light to be a strawberry flavour. So I went and mixed a little bit of a darker pink. And I went in with my dotting tool and made sure that all of those drips were neat and tidy. It's almost like my ice lolly is melting on top of the ice cream. So once I'd got to the other side, I'd realised that the paint that I had mixed had dried really dark. So I wanted to go back and mix a new pastel pink colour and go over what I had already painted and the back in the new pastel pink colour. I think this came out a lot better because the other paint was just a bit too dark. Perfect. Now that's all finished and dried. I'm going to turn my attention to the Lollipop Stick. Now I'm just doing this a basic kind of wood colour. It's a kind of tan colour. I just mixed some brown with some white to make it a light brown colour. This is also the colour that I'm actually going to paint in the cone. Now because the cone has a little bit of texture on it, I'm not too worried about painting on any texture. I was going to mix a darker cone colour and go over all of those lines to make it stand out a little bit more. After I had painted the cone colour, I thought that the texture still stood out very well and it was perfect the way it was. And now that's all finished, you know what's coming next. It's the glitter! So I actually went for a white glitter this time, just because it's a little bit more clearer and I didn't want the glitter to stand out too much. I wanted to go for a subtle glitter look today. I hope you guys like that. Perfect, and my squishy is all finished and dried. Oh, I hope you guys like this squishy as much as I do. It looks amazing. The glitter really stands out even though it's quite subtle, and all of the texture is still there on my squishy. It's very slow rising now, which is amazing to play with, and it looks yummy enough to eat. If you guys were going to do a squishy makeover on an ice cream, what flavour would you choose? Let me know in the comments below. And here's my ice cream with my ice lolly in the top. Oh, it looks so gorgeous and I really want to eat it. but it won't taste very nice, so I won't. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and definitely subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos like this one. Also check out my previous videos so you can see what I've been doing in the past couple of weeks. I've got slime, I've got squishy makeovers, and I've also got some arts and crafts that you guys can do at home. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye my little penguins.